Hi, and welcome to Cash and Coins. Today I want to discuss the future of silver and gold stacking as I see it. The effects of the silver squeeze, the pandemic, silver shortages, and gold shortages, the delays in shipping, the high premiums, and now the massive stimulus. And yes, I do have a bonus at the end. Hello, and thank you for joining me today here at Cash and Coins. I hope you're doing well. We have a lot of interesting topics to cover. As you know, 2020 and 2021 have been a pretty wild time for precious metals and all the markets. Well, both gold and silver have been kind of all over the place. Not only did we have the pandemic, but we had the silver shortages and the high spot premiums on all metals. And with all of this, it looks like people kept on buying and buying in a big way. The reserves for silver in almost every market were wiped out. Dealers even stated that they would halt sales. And this seemed to cause delays in shipping. There are still delays at most major dealers. It has been a big buying frenzy. Many new investors in silver and in the gold markets. Many of us who've been stacking for a while had never seen anything like this. Nonetheless, we silver stackers and we gold stackers kept on buying and buying. We fought through the frustrations, the silver squeeze, the higher cost, the delays, and we even put up with the crashes at the U.S. Mint's websites. The U.S. Mint admitted that they slowed production. They warned about coin shortages and circulation problems. According to Reuters, the U.S. Mint said heavy buying continued in 2021, squeezing supplies, which had already been tight as the coronavirus affected production. So why is all of this important? No matter how crazy things got, gold and silver held in there. The prices were pretty stable with a few peaks and drops in the charts. The prices increased and dropped like they always do. As a buyer and a stacker for years, I'm used to the roller coaster ride. These metals, silver and gold, held steady with inflation and even surpassing it by having more value than they normally do. And what does this mean for us now? Well, first I do want to say, remember, I'm not a financial advisor and always do your own research. And I did want to say this too. Now we have this massive stimulus. Some say it will negatively affect the economy. Some say it'll affect it positively. What do I see? Well, it's simple. They printed out money out of thin air. Of course it's going to affect the economy. Of course the dollar is going to lose value. Well, that's built in. The Fed makes sure that the dollar loses value at least 2% per year. The Fed is even now proposing digital money, the so-called Fed coin or the digital dollar. Who knows what this will cause and how it will affect the economy? I'm not a doom and gloom kind of guy. I'm just laying out the facts. These things point me in one direction. That direction is to own physical silver and gold. They have their value and they are not based on the faith in a country where one lives. Gold and silver as money has been around for thousands and thousands of years. We still consider it a store of wealth. Central banks hold it. Yes, the dollar is the world currency. Supposedly we still have gold in Fort Knox and we have gold stores and vaults in New York. Every country sees gold as money. Humans still value silver and gold. They are precious metals. Now let's discuss the current economic situation, the U.S. deficit. Let's take a look at it. And look how much bigger we're making it. It's growing bigger and faster than ever before. The pandemic relief package is now being distributed. Congress recently approved a massive 1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package. We don't know, but we can look at history and know what happened in the past. By printing more money, like they did in other countries, didn't help a soul. But I won't get into that. But I do want to go ahead and get into my bonus. There are bigger things coming down the line that may hurt the economy. Another bubble. Many are not discussing this yet, and it has to do with interest rates being so low. because they have been so low. Companies have been borrowing money through bonds. The bond market is way bigger than the US stock market, and they have been taking advantage of low interest rates. But what happens when interest rates go up? I did put a link of a video that describes everything that's going on if you want to take a look at it. But it simply states that there is a massive bond market of $10.5 trillion. Yeah, that massive. What protection do we have? As I said earlier, we have silver and we have gold. We have real money. People are always quick to say, oh, it will never happen. But I'm a little old, and I've lived through things that they said would never happen. I lived through the fall of the Soviet Union, the USSR. They were a superpower. They had nuclear weapons. At first, they were winning the space race. They had Sputnik going around the world. Nobody could believe it. They scared the crap out of the world with the Cuban Missile Crisis. No one saw it coming, yet, boom, they fell. A superpower fell in my short lifetime. So let history be the best teacher. Not being a doom and gloom guy, just saying things happen. Not just for the fall of the Soviet Union, but the fall from the USSR to the Roman Empire to the Egyptians. Recently we even had the Arab Spring in 2010 to 2012. All these countries have fallen or changed governments for one reason or another. We have to do our part to protect ourselves and our families. Now, I am a mini prepper. I keep some things that FEMA recommends and a little bit more. And I think that we should all, most importantly, stay abreast of what's going on. So let me just say, keep on stacking, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this short video. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I try to put out a video, 1 or 2 a week. And I'm actually thinking about doing a goal because I'm very close to 2,000 subscribers. And I hope you'll join in with me on that. The details will be coming up soon. And as I always say, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next video.